Hello and welcome back to my channel, and this is the final pickups video for the year 2021, and this is December, and slightly different this month as I seem to have picked up a few more music items than I have films, but as this title you see, it's physical media, so it's basically all the stuff that I like that I've picked up. And first off, I read about this recent remix from The Man Who Sold the World under its original title of Metropolis. Heard it was meant to be a really good remix, so I thought I'd give it a go, and it is absolutely fantastic. The instruments seem to have more definition, more space, and the drums and bass have a great deal more weight, but they don't overpower the mix, and it is fantastic. Liked it so much I actually bought the vinyl as well. And being on a bit of a Dylan kick again, having watched Calico Silver's reviews of Dylan albums, I decided to plug a few holes in my collection, and first one up from Amazon was New Morning. This is early 70s Dylan. Like it a lot. It's not my favourite, but it has some really good tracks on. If Not For You, which was a big hit for Olivia Newton-John, and a few others. So happy to have that back in my collection. Used to have it on vinyl back in the day. And then I learned about a box set of all, the first 9 recordings in the original mono mix. That box set is quite expensive, so I went for the best of original mono mixes, and this is a really good album. Really like listening to it, and really happy to have it in the collection. And then whilst looking at one of Calico Silver's reviews on Street Legal, one of my favourite Dylan albums, it was mentioned that there was a remix or remastered version which was a lot better than the original output, so I bought it. And this is the remix, and this is the original. As you can see, with the original, the artwork is more as the original vinyl was, and with this one they've cropped in slightly, and on the back it looks different. So that's how you tell if you've got the newer one. And it really is, it just lifts it. A really good remix. But I'm not going to get rid of this one because that's the way I've heard it for the last 40 odd years. And the inset on this release actually mirrors the album in the back pictures and the inner sleeve, so I will keep that, and it won't get listened to as often as the newly remastered one, which comes with the red Columbia label, but really good to have that in my collection. Fantastic. Back in the day I used to have Bring It All Back Home on vinyl. When I bought the CD, it seemed to be retitled Subterranean Homesick Blues, which really annoyed me. So apparently in some territories it was named that, although in the US and the UK it was always Bring It All Back Home. So I got that as well. And this is another remastered, and it does sound better than this one, so this one will probably be going to the charity shop, but glad to have Bringing It All Back Home on CD with the right title. And then I picked up Infidels, an album I haven't heard since I got rid of my vinyl collection quite a few years ago, for some daft reason. Yeah, a really good album. Really like this, and it was great to hear it again after so many years. And then, oops, excuse me, trying to complete the bootleg series. I've picked up Volume 8, Telltale Signs, which is really good. It's far better than I thought it was going to be. Some really great tracks on there. Usual booklet, 2-discer. So just one more to go now, and then I will have all the bootleg series. And then one of my favourite groups, Jethro Tull, finally released Benefit in this digibook pack. This one seems to have been overlooked all the time. Most of the others have got 40 anniversary releases such as this. This one sort of had a different 40th anniversary, but now we have the digibook to go with the rest, which is when you're trying to get a complete set, it's really great. There is a couple I've missed out on, and I can't get them now because they go for absolutely stupid money. So when these come out, get them as soon as, otherwise you're going to pay through the nose. And that's all the music media, so on to the films. And one I've already done an unboxing for is Michael Suave's Stage Fright. I have seen this since I did the unboxing. It's a really good film. I enjoyed it. Quite a few grisly deaths in it, and it's a pretty good setup. And for a debut film, I thought it was a very good effort. Really like that. And then, of course, 88 Films released the brilliant Armour of God, Jackie Chan, in this fantastic set, which I've also done an unboxing for. Really enjoyed this. I prefer Operation Condor, Armour of God 2. But yeah, a great fun film. And look at that artwork from Kung Fu Bob O'Brien. Fantastic. And that is actually a full-size poster as well. Love it. Great film. And then to plug the hole in my Alfred Hitchcock collection, this came up on Zavi, I think it was, or Zoom, for a really good price. Didn't have Dial M for Murder or Strangers on the Train, but already have North by Northwest. It's one of the earliest Blu-rays I think I've bought. So this will be going into a competition coming up soon. I think I might do a Road to 400 or something like that, and unfortunately the whole box was sealed and not individual films, but it will be brand new, it will be unused, and that will be part of the prize, and hopefully we will get up to 400 and maybe above, who knows. And my last pickup of the month had to be the 4K No Time to Die. Saw this in the cinema twice. It's middling Craig Bond. Obviously Casino Royale and Skyfall are the top two. Spectre and Quantum of Solace firmly at the bottom. And this is somewhere in between. It's a very good film. I have trouble with the main villain, who half the time you can't understand a word he's saying. His scheme seems a bit muddled, really. But overall, it's a fantastic film. There's some great action, beautiful locations, great cinematography. Daniel Craig is on top form. It's just sort of halfway through the third act that things get a bit strange. It's the only way it could have ended, I think, for Craig's tenure, and hopefully when they pick a new Bond, we go back to having someone who just wants to act and not produce and get too involved. Give him a script and get on and act. Now it says here collector's edition, It's got a 4K and a Blu-ray. All the special features are on the 4K, surprisingly, and nothing on the Blu-ray. But although it says collector's edition, there's not a great deal there. Stuff that you expect, but there's no. I would have liked at least a couple of commentaries and deleted scenes, because I think this story was changed quite a bit during filming, and I would imagine there's some great deleted scenes. Safin, who probably was going to be Dr. No, because there's so many references in there. I can't see that he wasn't going to be. Or he could have been a Dr. No stroke Shatterhand, because he has Gunter Shatterhand's Garden of Death from the novel Live and Let Die. You Only Live Twice. So I think it all gets a bit muddled at the end. But forget that and just go with the flow. It's a great film, some fantastic action sequences, like I said, and a pretty good end to Craig's tenure. And let's hope that they get back to Bond on a mission, and that'll be great. I don't know what they're going to do with the character. I hope they don't go down the route of box ticking and... Well, basically, I hope they keep Bond as Bond. I won't say any more about that because I'll probably get into trouble. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, thumbs up would be nice, a share, and excuse me. And as I say, at some point I will be doing a competition, a subscriber competition. There'll be a few goodies in there. It'll all be Blu-rays or DVDs, probably just Blu-rays, and I think this is probably going to be the last roundup video that I do for quite a while, as next year I'm going to spend less on getting Blu-rays and 4Ks, and I am going to try and save for a turntable. So a couple of things have led to that. I don't really have the money to keep spending out on new Blu-ray releases, and I don't have the space. So those two things converging sort of made me think, right, take it easy, slow down, and put a bit aside each month, and hopefully sometime in the spring or summer I'll have enough to get a new turntable, which I'll be really looking forward to. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.